Just wrenching away, doing a little bit of a service and replacing the servo horn that broke on the last video. That is an aluminium one, it's an upgrade. There's the original one. It lasted quite a while. In fairness, I've got this buggy for what, over a year, and I've only had 2 issues with it so far. One of them being the engine and that servo horn. Now, if you're thinking about buying one of those, go ahead. They are extremely good. That's where you guys need to go and get yours. Excellent service, and they have tons of upgrades for this Baja. Now, I had someone commenting in one of my videos. They basically said you being too gentle with this Baja, or this Bajas are a hit and miss. And he went to say that he owns the same model as mine, and he was saying that he's already broke all of the front shocks, the arms and other stuff. I haven't had a single issue when it comes to those things. And no, I'm not being gentle with my trucks, by no means. If you have seen my other videos, you'll see that I do put it through its pace, but you got to think about what you're going to be doing with it. Remember, this is a big car. This is heavy. You cannot expect to jump 20 feet or even a 6 feet jump and not break something. You will break something. Or if you hit something, you will break it if you're going full throttle. You know, people sometimes don't know what they're doing, and they expect it to last. Another thing I do quite often is every time I go out with it, I'll bring it home, I'll clean it, and I'll check for any small damage or bolts coming off or anything. You got to service it basically every time you go out with it. You cannot expect it to be always perfect after every bash. It's like any other car, you know. If you go and race with your cars and stuff like that, real life cars, they get service every single race. The same thing goes with this. So with that point in mind, you got to be gentle when bashing those things. You can bash them, of course. You can jump them, you can do crazy stuff with them, but you got to put in mind that there's a limit. Everything's got a limit, you know. But especially these things, you cannot expect it from jumping very high and landing it wrong or anything, and the thing's not going to break. They will break. Of course they will break. You just got to be careful. And that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. This thing's been amazing, you know. I've done a couple of upgrades to it so far. Apart from the servo horn that I've done today, the steering, and what was it? This on the back. This brace is just to protect the pipe from getting damaged when bashing around with other people, so they don't hit on the back and bend the pipe. Apart from that, it's all stock. Spur gear is still stock, still the plastic one. Still the original one. I do have a spare, just in case. That one is starting to get, a few chips taken out, but still works. I will run it until it completely gives up. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's all I've done, and put this shield in here just to protect the air filter, and that is it. So again, put in mind what you're doing with these things. Don't expect them to survive big jumps, because, well, they won't. They're not made to jump very high. And if they do survive a big jump like that, well, you're just lucky. Let's face it. But most of it will not. Like, for example, this Baja is got all of the upgrades that you would need. It's got the front braces, aluminium. The rear one, apart from those ones, they're still plastic, but they lasting. The chassis is upgraded, the chassis as well, and for someone, to be honest, to break something that thick, it's nearly as thick as my finger, man, you got to be doing something wrong. Not trying to diss anyone, but yeah, you got to be doing something wrong for you to manage to break that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and please leave your comments below. Give me your opinion about them. Would be very appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.